Good day, good day, good day, divergence traders. How we doing today? Today is, they used to call it Turnaround Tuesday. Yeah, back in the old days, that's what we used to call it. Let's see, did it turn around today? Yeah, it did. Turnaround Tuesday. Yeah, it was going up, up and away, up, and then boom, down we go. Turnaround Tuesday. Yes, indeed. That's a saying from old traders from about 10, 15 to 20 years ago. That's what we used to call it. At least that's what Tim Hannigan used to call it. Yeah, that's what he used to call it. He goes, come on, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Turnaround Tuesday. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. It's always a fight to, we'll get it back. Well, we lost today. We lived to trade another day. Come back tomorrow. Turn the page. Come back tomorrow and we'll trade another day and we'll get it back. That's what he used to say to me all the time. Yeah, it's a crazy world trading. You know, you spend more time fighting, trying to get back what you lost than what you have won. And there's more fun and excitement and adrenaline when you're trying to fight back and get back what you lost, not what you won. So it keeps you going. It's an addiction. It's gambling. Did you figure that out yet? Everything I just said, it all makes sense. Yes, that's why they say 90% loses, 10% wins. Or break even. I have a friend, well, he used to be my friend. He'd always say that to me. He'd say, break even at best. He'd say, break even at best. Yeah, and he gave up trading a long time ago. Oh well. Anyway, I guess it's the adrenaline and the fight back that I like, and what most people like, you know. But when you have a good strategy, you can increase your odds and still make some profits and take them home each week to buy grocery for the family and la-di-da. So today was a haywire day, and I didn't trade because I could tell by the way it was going on a 1 minute. This is the NASDAQ, okay? I was looking at the 1 minute today. So let's go back in time. Where did the market open? I think it was right here. Where was that son of a gun? Yeah, right there, 1630. So, let me tell you, when you can't even find a flippin' trade on the 1 minute, like divergence, I mean, that's telling you something. You see? Now, check this out on the 1 minute. We have a nice, beautiful double top, right? But down here, okay, there's nothing. It's wrong. It's not divergent. For it to be a double top, okay, we need this to go down. We don't have that. It's going up. So there was no trade to sell in here. The only thing you could have sold was a higher close, sell it, and down it goes right there. That was our trade. There's no divergence here. Nothing. And then it came down here, and then it went back up. You know, this is the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. There was divergence here. I was considering doing the trade right here. It's like a double bottom. But by the time I could even look at it, because it's a 1 minute, I was just looking around, you know, and I'm not always looking at the chart, okay? But there was a trade here. You'd have to get in right there on the setup, okay? The setup was right there. Okay? The entry was right here. So if you were there, right there at that time, this is not 5-minute candles. This is 1 minute. So once it come up here and you got in right there, okay, it went up 13 pips. What was your stop? Your stop was 12. So you see how almost impossible it is to get 13 pips or whatever when it went up 12 or whatever just happened there. You know, so I didn't do the trade, and it came back down. Then over here, we still didn't have divergence, okay, even though it was a high and a higher high, okay, because down here, it's going the wrong way. Can you see that? They're both pointing down. Well, this one's pointing up, and this one's pointing up, is what I meant to say. There was no divergence to sell this big move that occurred afterward. The only thing we could do, ladies and gents, is we could do a couple higher close. Took 3 candles to get there. Putting that on the wrong candle. It's right there. Okay, higher close, sell it, down it goes. And here's another one. This is the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, not the 5. Okay, not the 5. Okay, here's another one. Higher close right there. Sell it, and down it goes. So you had 2 successful higher close, sell it, down it goes trades right here. 1 and 2. Boom. Then what did we have here? Then we had our, what I call a hook down. Okay, which is right there. So once this candle came back down, closed below, see, first we had our qualifier, which was a buy fake and closing above the 2 moving averages right here, okay? Then, once this came back down and closed down below the moving averages again, it was a sell. And it went down 23 points. If you did hold on to it for a little longer, the most you got out of it was around 30 points, or 30 ticks, or whatever you want to call it. Okay? That was a hook down. Now, there's divergence now, but I wouldn't try it. Okay? So right here to right there. Okay? And right from here to here. Okay? So your entry would have been way over here. Yes. Way over there. That would be the trade. It's just happened like a minute and a half ago. Okay? That would be the divergence to buy it back up. But who wants to buy it after it came down all this freaking way? We'll say from there it came down 207 points. Okay? Who would want to buy it? Everybody down here is too scared to buy it. Just like everybody up here was too scared to sell it. Isn't that crazy? And the farther it goes down, the harder it is to sell it, because your mind is in fear that it's going to go back up. So where do you sell it? Well, you got to find a pullback to sell it. You don't want to sell it after it just made a new low in a major downfall, right? You want to trade a pullback right here, which was higher close, sell it, down it goes. These places that are my trade signals, okay? They are the best entry points. And the reason I know to sell there is because the candle before it closed up. That's how I know. I'm not just like going, oh, where do I get in? Where do I get in? And guess and get in. Because usually you'll get in at the wrong place and it'll go back up against you or back down against you. And then you're going, fuck, fuck, fuck. And you'll hop out of that trade that'll probably turn into a winner. But you got to realize, in a downtrend, you got to wait for a pullback to get in the trade. This was the ultimate pullback right here. Okay? Second one was right here. And then we had a hook down, and you're waiting for price to prove to you that it's going back down. So you wait for a candle to close back down, and that was it. 1 minute later, and you sell it, and it goes down. See what I mean? That's it. I hope I explained that well, because I was watching somebody on their stream today. I'm not saying any names. They didn't do anything bad. He was just trying to be cautious. You know, he's looking at it and he's going, look at this thing down. He goes, where the fuck do I get in? You know, he doesn't know. He doesn't know where to get in unless he comes and watches my video, because I just explained it. But anyway, people have their own ideas. When they see blue candles, they want to buy it. Or green ones, whatever color you choose. Me, I always try to go with the flow of the movement. Okay? It's not necessarily the trend, it's the movement. And the movement was from up here, and it was major. Like this first 5 minutes or so, it went down 110 points. So you got to go, where the fuck do I get in? Right? This is your key right here. Higher close, sell it, down it fucking goes. Higher close, sell it, down it goes. And then this here, a hook down right here, boom. It closes back down, sell it, and down it goes. That's the way you got to do it. That's the best thing I've ever found. If you know something better, cool. Because it'll play tricks on you in your mind, and you won't buy. Most people will do the opposite because they're so afraid to sell with the movement, the downward movement. They'll buy it and then they'll lose because it'll keep going down lower. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, you know. It's very, very tricky to trade. It plays games with your mind. It really does, you know. You got to do the right thing and at the exact right timing. If you are off on one of those two things, you're gonna probably lose. You got to do the right thing at the exact right time. Okay, let's move on. The S&P is what we're looking at now. Ladies and gents. Now up here, we had a high and higher highs. Okay? This is the 5 minute we're looking at now. I'm not going to go to the 1 minute on this chart. But you see the 5 minute on the NASDAQ, you know, it had this same trade, but it was hard to trust it because all this up-down fucking action bullshit here. Look at this shit. That's why I didn't trade. It was just gone crazy. But on the NASDAQ, it's much more calm. See up here how calm it looks? The NASDAQ looks like a fucking shit storm. So, right here. Right? Was the trade? Like I told you, if you want calmer, you know, but let's say you're in a ship out in the ocean and it's going up and down the fucking waves. You gotta, what would you rather drive? You know, be on a boat in waves or on calm seas? You know, I'd rather be on the calm seas. So here's the trade here. It went down. Huge, man. 56 points on the S and the P, ladies and gents. It's a beautiful thing. Just one trade. Oh, well, hold on. I gotta show you my higher close, sell it, down it goes. See, there was only one of those. There was the ideal divergence sell setup right here, and then we had one pull back. Ideal timing. Ideal. Okay? Where it pulled back and then you would jump in once it closed. And you would sell it. And why would you sell it? Because the 5 is below the 7. That's why. And that's all there is to be said about that. Let's look at the Dow now. What did it do? Well, it had this. Right from there to there. See? Higher highs. Yahoo! Oh, wow. I know I should be stopping the video. I had my fucking fan on and it's blown too cold now and I'm sneezing. I guess I do have to pause it. One sec. Be right back. Where the fuck's my mouse? Okay, I'm back. All right. So we're looking at the Dow. The Dow now. And our trade entry point was man. Sorry. I'll be one sec here, sorry. I'm getting old here. I'm trying to fix something there with my fucked up hand. Sorry. Okay, so that was the entry for the divergence right here. We got higher highs. Remember yesterday I told you all that you have to do is look for higher highs and double tops and you look to sell. Or if the market's coming down, you wait for lower lows or a double bottom and you look to buy. But you got to wait for the criteria to set up before you buy or sell, okay? If you've noticed, I've always shown you in here, it's counter trend at first, some of them, like this one right here. Okay, but usually I'm telling you to sell with the downward movement or buy with the upward movement. Well, this situation, it was down, as you can see. And what do we have right here? We have a hook down. There's the buy fake right there. This whole bullish move up, all blue candles except for this one. It suckered a lot of people to buy. You know, maybe they bought in here, or maybe they bought right here. You know, somewhere in here they bought, and then it did a buy fake, and it flipped its head, and it crashed down. Because what would make me, you know, not buy it is the fact that the 5 is below the 7. I know, it's very simple, very stupid, and can change at any moment in time. I understand that. But I always try, this is what I use. This is what I use to stay, you know, doing the right thing at the right time, is the 5. So anyway, there was a nice move here that went down basically 97 points, and then this hook down. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Too much talking. Okay. And it went down 298 points from the entry point right there. Beautiful. What did the pound do today? Oh, pound had some moves. Pound had some moves. See, right up here. And here. And here. They're all over. They're all over the damn chart, man. We got a double bottom right there. Okay. We have a we have a double top here, but it was a failure. Or was it? If you got in just underneath the wicks, went down 8 pips, and your stop was like 6 pips. Actually, it would have worked. It would have worked out. Okay, let me put in all the other lines here. Okay. Okay. Not finished yet. This is just the first two. So on this one, we definitely, our stop was at the swing low, 6 pips, and it went up 35 pips. Then our second trade was if you got short up in here, just below that wick, you got a 6-point stop, 6 pip stop, and it went down 8 pips. Okay? Then we had hidden divergence right here to any pullback you want. From right there to right there, and right there to right there. Okay? You would have got long right in there. Okay? Stop was 8.7 pips. Went up, there's 20 pips. It was a winner chicken dinner. And then we had a high retracement and higher high. And right there, you can see it. It's just screaming at you right here. See how easy that is to see? And you would have got short right on the opening of this candle. Your stop was 9 pips. It only went down 5.6. It came back a few pips on you. But look, it went down 33 pips down to there. So you see every trade here that I marked out? I got to ask this question. Well, a few questions. When you bought here, did it come back to the swing low and get your stop where your stop is? Nope. Nope. No, it didn't. What about here? If you sold here just underneath this wick right there, did it come back to your stop? No, it went right to your target of 1-to-1 win-loss ratio. When you bought it here, okay, I must ask you, it did come back a little bit, but did it come back to your stop? That was right there, 1-to-1 stop. Well, your take profit was anyway. It was 1-to-1. Okay, the stop was 8.5 pips. There's 8.7. Oh, I'll go to the next one. There's 13 pips. You got your 1-to-1 win-loss ratio. Now, I just want to say, if you are going to go for 1-to-1, then stick to the plan. Plan the trade, plan the trade, trade the plan. If you change the plan halfway in between and you think, oh, I'm going to get more out of that, it's going to go more, it's going to go more. And what do? You change your take profit to 2-to-1. And it goes somewhere in between your first target and your second target, and you don't take it, and it doesn't hit your target, and it goes the other way. Guess what happened? You fucked up your plan. You screwed up your plan. You shouldn't be greedy. You got to stick with the plan. And the plan is 1-to-1. That's why I always do 1-to-1. Because I know 8-9 times out of 10 it will go to that target. But if you change your mind in between, well, shit can happen, right? Right. Shit can happen. That's something I wanted to say for a long time too, and I didn't say it. Anyway, let's look at the euro now. Same kind of movement, I'm sure. Yeah, right there. See that? It's just screaming at you. A low and a lower low. What did I tell you? I told you only look for lower lows and double bottoms and higher highs. Yeah, that's all you need to find. Right here, higher highs. Right here, higher highs. See them? Lower low down there. And when it goes up, you look for the higher high. And you can look in between also for the divergence, the hidden divergence. See right here. There it is. A buy here, up it goes, winner. A sell here, down it goes, winner. A winner. A buy here, up it goes, winner. Higher highs, sell it, down it goes, winner. See what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not going to put the arrows on this. There's a whole bunch of trades on here today, and they're all winners. You know, it's right before you. Even though today was really fucked to trade the NASDAQ and a whole bunch of other things, sure was a beautiful thing to trade the Euro USD and the pound dollar. Let me tell you. Easy money, man. Easy, easy money. In the futures, okay, it's the Euro futures. You know, it's like 12.50 a tick or a point, or I don't know, whatever the hell it is. It's $50 a point, or no, I think it's more. 62.50 or something for each point. Yeah, so you can make lots of money. You know, you got to have the margin to do it, though. But you can't trade the Euro USD or the pound US dollar in futures. You can only trade the pound or the euro. And that's just the way it is. But you can trade them. Here it is again now. Here's the pound yen. Remember what I said? Higher highs and lower lows. There it is. And this one came right back and scared the living cack out of you, but didn't hit your stop. Didn't hit it, and up it went. And there's this one here. See, lower lows. Hold on. Lower lows, buy it, up it goes. Then hidden divergence in between, up it goes. Then higher highs at the top, sell it near the top. See, right here, sell it. And down it goes, and what a successful trade it was. 55 points on the pound yen, pips. And euro yen, same kind of thing, I'm sure. I'm trying to drive it in all of your guys' heads, and I don't mean that in a bad way, the way I say it. You know, this is what you need to look for. Is higher highs, lower lows, higher highs at the top of a move, and lower lows after the market just came down a lot with lower lows, okay? That's where you look for them, okay? See how this move right here, from here, went all the way up here, right? Yeah, that's where you're looking to do counter trend, and this is how they trick people into giving up their money and losing, is people want to do the opposite of that. They want to buy high and sell low, and that doesn't work. Because as somebody says it, I can't even talk. You know, you want to buy at a premium and sell at a discount. Or if I have that backwards, sorry, someone's made new words for it, okay? And structure and la-di-da. There's all, and supply and demand and all these different things that all mean the same thing, okay? And I was taught support and resistance. That's how I learned it, okay? And I don't like to talk about the new words that they've chosen now. And don't take that in an ignorant way. If you like those, you know, supply and demand or whatever, you know, I just call it support and resistance. That's good enough for me. But anyway, like I said, what I mainly want to tell you guys is you need to look for higher highs at after it just rallied up, no matter how long it took. See this shit? You want to look to sell up here. You want to look to sell here too. And if it's coming down, way down, you want to look to buy. That's it. Let's move on now to oil. It does not look good. Doing all this talking today. Jeez. And now I'm getting heated up without the fan on. Mode Z. Mode Z, Mode Z, Mode Z. I don't see any divergence here. I just don't. It says a buy fake right here. You know. So what is this? It's a sell. It's a hook down, and you'd sell it, and down it goes. And then along the way, here's a higher close, sell it, down it goes. Higher close, sell it, down it goes. So let's put on a few of those doodads, right? Higher close, sell it, down it goes. Where it ends up, nobody knows. See that? See how many there are on this? Very chop back. It's a chop back downward move, this here. Keeps chopping back to where it started, chopping back. See? Right here. They took it down, and it chopped right back up to here, where it started. And then it went back down again, and then it chopped right back up again, right where it started. And then you sell it again, and down it goes. See? And then it chopped back up to where it started, and you'd sell it again, and down it goes. You see that shit? That's a drive you crazy shit. It looks like you're getting somewhere, but you're not. Your wheels are turning. You're doing a fucking burnout in your muscle car. Yeah, and you're in your 1970 Cuda. That is my dream car. I'm gonna get that car one day soon. If I'm still here and living. I've been feeling a lot better, so not as much so that I'm gonna die. So I kind of have some dreams again, and I'd like to get rather than a Lamborghini, rather than a McLaren. I heard what's his name? He bought a McLaren there. They're usually 3 million. Somehow he got one for 238,000. But anyway, I would rather have a 1970 Cuda than a fucking McLaren. Or a Lambo also. My favorite Lambo is the Lambo. It came out in 2012. Aventador. That's such a beautiful car. Oh my God. And they want a beautiful price for it too. Too much money. I think I'd be happier in my 1970 Cuda. Yes. Yes, indeed. If I do get the car and I put all the stuff I want to put on the car, there's not a lot of stuff, but I'll bring it on here and show you guys, and you'll go like, wow. I actually had a what year was that car? 2011 Challenger, but the fucking seat, it wouldn't go to a comfortable position for my back. It's like really weird. If I put it one notch forward, I'd be like leaning into my fucking dash. If I put it one extra notch back, I'd be like laying down, like I'd be like looking up at my fucking headliner. So, and there was no power seats in this goddamn car that I bought. It was just, regular seats. So I had to get rid of the car because I couldn't fit in it properly. So I traded it in for an E500 Mercedes-Benz. But anyway, so I had a Challenger before. So if you go and Google that, 1970 Cuda, you're going to see a really fucking cool car. Okay, so that's the trades on the oil. Now we just need to look at the gold. Oh, look at that on the 15-minute, eh? One beautiful double top, I'll tell you. Right there. Just like that, or, yeah, double top. That's double top. And this is going down. See? That line up? Yeah, it does. Yeah, 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 it lines up. So look at this big move down on gold. 190 ticks. It's sold off. So the question is, where would you sell? Would you want to sell right here at this previous support level? No, that would be a huge motherfucking mistake. What you'd want to do is wait for it to come back, and look what you have right here in front of your eyes. Yes, indeed. You have a higher close, sell it, and back down it goes. So your potential on that is 86 points on gold. And there you have it. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching and listening and coming out to the show today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That would be good. And if you could, just tap the like button, that would be good too. I hope you learned a lot today from my 23 years experience of trading, and I really hope everything I teach you helps you get in better trades. And excuse me, sometimes I can't talk. Anyway, I try. So you guys have a good day. If you're going to trade this afternoon, trade safe, trade low, and the way you go. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Good luck and good trading.